What's going on, guys? It's me, Dreamliner Fan 2016 here, and today we have my first video in discussion with the Airliners International 2025 convention. Super excited to get into today's video. I think this is literally my first Airliners International 2025 video, and we're in the month of August, so we're kind of like many months away until Airliners International. Probably like around 11 months away, so might as well do this earlier. So yeah, so here it is, Airliners International 2025. So super excited to talk about this. So with that being said, this is going to be like a all you need to know video, just like what I did for the Airliners International 2023 convention and 2024 convention. I start off my Airliners International videos with the all you need to know video. So with that being said, let's get started with today's video. So Airliners International 2025. This convention is going to be held at Atlanta, Georgia from June 25 to the 28th. And yeah, it's going to be very awesome. Now, I did went to Atlanta, Georgia, during my Airliners International 2024 trip. But I'm surprised that they are going to be announcing next year's convention in Atlanta, Georgia. So here it is. So this is their logo right there. You got a DC-9 aircraft right there. And then you got the Airliners International TM. You got the ATL logo 2025, June 25 to the 28th in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Now, just with every single all you need to know video. Now, I did all these all you need to know videos because I did this for the past 2 years when I went to Airliners International 2023 in Dallas and this year's convention in Kansas City. So it's kind of like self-repetitive, but I do want to make this quick, a little bit short, but for those who are new to Airliners International, that I do really want to talk about this. So here we go. So as you may all know, or some of you returning people from Airliners know already, Airliners International is the world's largest airline collectible and history event. And yeah, they've been doing this ever since 1977. So the first Airliners International was held in 1977. So yeah, we're going into 48 years. So, well, technically, it's at 49. I don't know why it's at 49, but this is the 48th year of Airliners International. So here it is right there. And yeah, once again, it'll be lasting from June 25 to the 28th of 2025. The world's largest annual airline history conference and airline collectible shows, celebrating 49 years. I think that's like a typo. It should say 48 years. In 2025, with our Atlanta, Georgia event. All events will be held at the Delta Flight Museum. We'll provide information on hotel location and rates to use for the show soon. Now, this video, I'm also going to be talking about rates too. So, yeah, they did posted a newsletter on the hotel rates. So the hotel is going to be the hotel that will be located, the residents are going to be staying, is the Renaissance Hotel, which is 10 minutes away from the Delta Flight Museum. So, yeah, you got all the various stuff right there. And then, yeah, all events are at the Delta Flight Museum as stated before, and this is their address to the Delta Flight Museum unless noted otherwise. Events and locations are subject to change without notice. And as you can see, these are all the various schedules. So Wednesday, June 25 from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. the registration opens, and then 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. is the dealer drop-off, which is not set up. No tours as of late, but we'll get into those soon. And as you can see, same here. So 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. is when the registration opens, and then the dealer setup is 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. the collectible show, which is day one, opens. And then 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Now this 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. is all for the convention registrants only, but from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. it opens for all guests. And as you can see, you got all your various times right there, your times here, kind of like a flight operations guide almost. So 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. is the model, photo, and postcard display contest. And then 5:30 to 8:30 we have a route for reception. And then Fridays count the same thing. The collectible show opens from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then 10 a.m. you got 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. you got all the contests, locations, all the other stuff. And then Saturday, June 28th, you got the WAHS, or World Airline Historical Society membership meeting. So that'll be from 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. So that's 1 hour long. And then a board meeting will follow soon, which is last for 30 minutes. And then, of course, 9 a.m., the third day, the collectible show opens, and 3 p.m. is when it closes. And then from 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m., you you got the banquet dinner and program. Yeah, seminars are pre-scheduled and tours, of course. So yeah, that's kind of like a quick rundown on what's going to be happening. You can check out all the information on their website, so just so you can like read more into depth. So yeah, this is going to be the 48th year of the Airliners International Convention, and yeah, the typo says 49, but yeah, like I think it's 48 years, so that's kind of like a typo. So that's Airliners International. That's kind of like the breakdown of Airliners International 2025 as a whole. Well, we don't really have much information about the tours or the seminars. That's going to be happening kind of like somewhere around early of 2025, so expect that. As for the breaking news, we got all of the breaking news right there. So the first one we have is from June 25, 2024, or not really June, July 25. We haven't forgotten about your updates of the Airliners International 2025 convention. And then on August 7th, our first group of Airliners International 2024 MCI seminars are now available on YouTube. So they posted all like the seminars, like not all the seminars, but I've seen all the videos of the seminars on the World Airline Historical Society's YouTube channel. And then on August 8th, the hotel booking link for the Renaissance Concourse and Atlanta Airport Hotel is now open, and then you can check it out, which I'll be going to later. So yeah, so that's your breaking news stuff right there. So you can read all the updates on what's going on for the convention for next year. And as for the registration, so here are your registrations for Airliners International 2025. You got the 3-day registration, which includes a 3-day entrance, administrance to training hall on Tuesday, a welcome party admission, eligible for tours and contests, and a show booty bag and souvenirs, where all the other show and souvenirs. That costs $70. When you purchase a 3-day registration plus a banquet, it has all the same thing as like the 3-day registration has, but you also get a banquet ticket for the Saturday night banquet, and that costs $150. You got the early buyer registration, which is $90 right there. The option must be requested by vendor table holders, so I think this is for vendor tables only, so people who want to like set up their vendor tables before the show opens. And then you got the welcome party only, which will be on Thursday, June 26th of 2025, which costs $25, and this is only for you to attend the welcome party. You also got the banquet only, which is close to $100, just shying it at $99, and registration is not really required. And then general admission is for free. So daily walk-in administrations will be available during general admission hours. Not eligible for tours, contests, or show events. Fare is $10 per person. Well, excuse what I said. It's not for free. So fare is $10 per person per day. Aviators aged 12 and under are free with an adult. So for you younger toddlers who are into aviation, then you can come in for free for as long as you're not over the age of 20. Tickets can be purchased at the show. No advance registration needed. So here are your general admission hours. So Thursday 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Friday is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday is 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then here you have various wall tables right there and island tables. So island tables cost $89, wall table costs $99, and the vendor helper is for free. And then you got all the liability, all the various like illegal stuff, like legal agreements and all that stuff. So no need to read on that. Vendor information right here. So once again, the vendor information will be at the Delta Flight Museum, which once again that is 10 minutes, well, a 10-minute walk from the Renaissance Hotel, but it's a 2-minute drive for there. So as you can see, you got, I already mentioned, so I already mentioned the cost. So wall tables will be from W1 to W74, and island tables are 1 to 174. And yeah, here are all your costs, like the cost for each island table or wall table. Wall table in training hall is 6 feet, or 6 feet in like length, I guess, like, and 3 feet in width. I'm not sure how that works right there. But yeah, these are your dimensions right there. So that's that. Next up, we have tours. So tour information will be available in spring 2025. All tour attendees 16 and under require parental guidance and escort. All Airliners International 2025 ATL Tour participants are required to be registered attendees of the show, which once again that is $70 or $150, which is optional. Tours are subjected to change, consolidation, and or canceled. And then you have all your contest information right there. Not much on confirmation, but it shows this. All show attendees are welcome to view the contest entries and vote for your favorite postcard, photograph slide, or model display. However, you are required to be registered attendee in order to submit any entry. So, yeah, and then that's your contest information, and then you also got your seminars. And once again, they already posted the Airliners International, some of the Airliners International 2024 seminars right there. So all aviators are invited to attend the seminars at no charge. The Airliners International 2025 ATL seminar schedules will be published in spring of 2025. Special thank you to Layla, if I can pronounce this, Layla Kali, for coordinating the seminars and preparing the video. So Layla Kali, I think she is a recent member from Airliners International that she was she was a recent member for this year, and mainly she is in charge of the social media stuff. So I think she runs the Instagram page, and once again she also does the videos of the seminars right there. You can click on the find out more to learn more about the seminars. And over here you got your Airliners International 2024 seminars on YouTube. So this is where Airliners International would post all their seminars, so of course from this year, of course. So yeah, these are all on the World Airline Historical Society's YouTube channel. So yeah, it shows a black screen, but yeah, it should show a video. So one of the videos, there we go. So here are the videos. It took a bit of a while to load, but yeah, there they are. So yeah, once again, these all came from the World Airline Historical Society's YouTube channel, so you can go subscribe to them. They are at 61 subscribers right now. So you got this one, for example. You got Steve Cosgrove on Airway Magazines. Next up, you got Todd Michaels from Gemini Jets from Conception to Flight. So that was a really fun seminar I get to attend, and it's really nice to learn more about the Gemini Jets operations right there. You also got Jeff Cassie, or PNA, Jeff Cassie. He talked about PNA, which is the other Alaskan airline. Next up, you got Airbus Airliners presented by David. Don't know how I can pronounce his last name, but there it is. You got the Flying Tiger line presented by Charles Kennedy, and then you got Dave Hall, who presented about model art plane tags right there. And then you also got dispatchers. This is the recent seminars they posted on their YouTube channel. So you got Jared, Michael on aircraft dispatchers right there. And then next up, you got the WAHS, or World Airline Historical Society. So you can click on this link right there so click on this, and it brings you to the World Airline Historical Society's website. So www.wahsonline.com. And as you can see, this is actually their new logo. They did showcase this year. So this is their new logo as of 2024, and overall I really love the modern look to this, the various the modern look to the logo, and overall I think it looks absolutely very nice. Now we get into pretty much what you need to know about the hotel information. So we're gonna go into hotel information right here. So once again, the hotel the hotel that the Airliners International team decided to go for the attendees is the Renaissance Concourse Atlanta Hotel Airport. So, or Atlanta Airport Hotel. So as you can see, here's what it looks like. I actually ended up seeing going inside of the Renaissance Hotel when I was in Atlanta during my layover before I went to Kansas City this year. And yeah, it was a very big hotel. I wish I had a couple of pictures of the inside. Unfortunately, I do not have any pictures because I was there for a couple of hours, and then I had to go to Kansas City via on a Delta 75. But on that, you can see the Renaissance from the distance right there. So as you can see, there's a lot of rooms. I think there's about approximately 380 rooms or less. I'm not really quite sure how many rooms are there in total, but given the fact that there's gonna be a lot of more attendees for next year's convention, I'm assuming maybe they're just trying to not sure how that's gonna work, but I think if ever all the bookings for the Renaissance Hotel are full and booked, so that means all the rooms are booked, that means they're gonna have to think of another hotel that's close by. I think there's I'm not sure there's a Marriott. Oh, Renaissance Hotel is a Marriott property, by the way. And I'm thinking there might be some other hotels that are close to the Renaissance Hotel. I think there might be a Best Western, and then there's other various hotels that are just located near the area and the Delta Flight Museum. So maybe a Marriott is one of them, and then like just Marriott, or there might be a Best Western, or like Super 8. I'm not really quite sure, but yeah. So as you can see, here's like what they said. So our special show rates are, so this is our special show rates. So as you can see, I'll go over these. The rates are available from June 22nd, 2024 to July 2nd of 2020. Well, excuse like the typo right there. Yeah, that's supposed to say 2025. So rates are available from June 22nd of 2025 to July 2 of 2025. So here are all the prices for each. So yeah, our room rates is also included as discounted hotel parking rates for $10 per night, which is normally $25. So let me go over these room rates for you. So like all the rooms right there. So it is $159 for a single king bed with a city view. It's $169 for a double queen with a city view as well. It's $189 for a single king with a runway view. It is $199, which will be like a double queen with a runway view. And then you got plus applicable taxes and fees. So yeah, these are actually really good room rates. So great work, Airliners International, to get these like room rates at an affordable price. Because if you're gonna be like a regular like if you're just a regular passenger that's gonna be staying at the Renaissance Hotel, it costs somewhere in the ballpark of around $270 to like $290, but include taxes that might jump up into like $290 or $310. So love to see this amazing effort from the World Airline Historical Society and the Airliners International 2025 team to get these room rates at an affordable price right there. I also provided some like other like websites that talks about the various like room rates. So Airliners International room block right there. So there's a Renaissance Concourse Atlanta Airport Hotel right there. And then yeah, here it is. So from $159 to $199, and then you can check the availability right there. And you can book by May 28th of 2025, and rates are available from these dates right there. So as you can see, so like yeah, one room for $1. That's like, take for example that. And then I also have another like website from the Marriott.com website that talks about these rooms. So as you can see, so here are some pictures of the 2 queen beds with a corner and a guest room. So as you can see, here are all the various pictures. I think they might be the same. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. So here's a guest room right there. You got your various like amenities, and then you got it's a very nice amenity for like this room. So you got your 2 queen beds right there, and then there's your desk, and then you got a chair right there with your lamps, and then you got like I think this could be like a city view, I guess, or just a guest room. Well, here it is. So here's a city view one. Yeah, so this room will feature the city view, so you can see the Atlanta skyline from your room right there. Here's the one with the king bed and the guest room, or here, I'll just go. So this is 1 king bed, city view with a guest room right there. So kind of like the same function right there. Next up, you got all your others. So kind of like the same. Next up, you got a runway view with a guest room. So 2 queen beds with a runway view. So here's the room. But you also get a runway view of all the various like operations on these runways right there here at ATL. And overall, and here's a very nice look when you step out of the balcony. Look at this. You got, so at a glance, once you step out, you can see some various airplanes that are parked here. And I actually got some pictures while I was in Atlanta about that, so I'll go over the pictures last. So here's a Delta 777 right there. This was like taken way before they were retired, but that's really cool right there. And then you also got quarter room with a guest room right there, and then 1 king bed runway view, and it's also a guest room right there. So yeah, kind of like the same function right there. And overall, I think these room rates looks absolutely amazing, and hopefully I can like, maybe I might try like purchase a room, or might as well like be a room buddy with someone. I think from this year when I had like a room buddy, I think that's a more affordable way, so that way I don't really have to pay for the hotel. So yeah, that's that. So that's your room rates right there. Now, before we get into like all the various, because I also got some newsletters to talk about, I want to show you guys like the distance between the Renaissance Hotel to the Delta Flight Museum. So here is Google Maps. So as you can see, it is a 10-minute walk from the Renaissance Concourse Atlanta Airport Hotel to the Delta Flight Museums, which is kind of like west of the Renaissance Hotel. So as you can see, you also got so this is like the main museum right there. and then you can see all the various planes. Like you can see a DC-9, a 747, and a Delta 757. And you also got a DC-6 as well. That's displayed out to the side. Hang on, guys. I gotta drink some water because I know I've been talking a lot, but you want to give me a break? Just gotta take that water break. So, anyway, so once again, it's a 10-minute or 11-minute walk if you decide to take this route, but it is a 2-minute drive from the hotel to the museum, and they're also going to be providing some bus transportations throughout the collectible show. So there'll be a bus transportation for day 1, day 2, and day 3. And I think the bus transportations will be all from like the duration of the collectible show. So, but I think day 1 is a lot earlier since many of these people want to go there early before it opens. So maybe the day 1, the bus would transport the people from 9 a.m. to like 3 p.m. or 2 p.m. or 6 p.m. and then like 9 a.m. to like 3 p.m. on like day 2, or maybe like day 3. But yeah, you get the point right there. Alright, so that's all I want to mention about the hotel. Well, not really exactly at the hotel, but that's kind of like a rundown of like the various hotels. But I also want to show you guys some newsletters that the World Airline Historical Society just published. So here's the first newsletter from the Airliners International 2025 convention. This was posted on August 7th, 2024 at 6:35 p.m., which is 2 days ago as of this recording. So as you can see, you got a new banner style right there. So ATL 2025, you got the logo right there. June 25 to the 28th at Atlanta, the world's largest annual airline history conference and airline collectible show, and it's the 48th year. So let's get started reading on this article right here. So let's get started. So Airliners International 2025 is returning to one of our favorite locations, the Delta Flight Museum at Atlanta Airport, from June 25 to the 28th of 2025. Now, before I go even further, the last time Airliners International Convention, the Airliners International Convention was held in Atlanta. So yeah, here, let me rephrase that. I kind of like lost track of it. So the last convention Airliners International was held in Atlanta was Airliners International 2019. So that is the last time they appeared in the Atlanta area. So talk about like nearly like probably like 6 years in 2025. So yeah, they've been gone for like a while because of all the other collectible shows right there. And yeah, and it's actually fitting that they're going to be hosting the Airliners International 2025 show in Atlanta because Delta Airlines will be celebrating their 100th anniversary next year. So it's really, really fitting for them to host the convention in ATL so we can learn about Delta Airlines' history for 100 years, a centennial for Delta Airlines. And yeah, Delta is the world's oldest airline in the US, and it's still operating under the same name as of today. Next up, we got a couple of sentences right there. So the hotel booking link for the Renaissance Hotel is now ready for use. We have 4 room rates for $159 to $199. And I already talked about that already. Please note the following. We have to guarantee a specific number of room nights to get a discounted rate. Please use our booking link for your room reservation instead of calling the hotel directly or by using another booking channel so we can receive credit towards our guarantee. So if I go back to the hotel information, this is like the link of the Renaissance Concourse hotel information. So yeah, there's that. But this link right here shows you all the booking link for the Airlines International 2025 rates. Okay, that's that. As our room inventory is limited, please check back frequently if the dates you wish are not available. We'll monitor bookings and add inventory as we can. See further details below. We'll be running a shuttle bus from the Renaissance to the Delta Flight Museum on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The Wednesday tours will depart from the Renaissance Hotel. Tour information will be available in early 2025, as I said before, mainly particular spring of 2025. If you reserve a table, or if you reserve tables in Kansas City, you'll receive instructions soon via email to register and submit payments for your tables. We'll also upload a table drawing and list of the Airliners International website. The show attendees registration system will be open within the next few days, or in the next few days is what it states. Check the breaking news page for our websites from the latest update. So, as I demonstrate again, this is where you find all your breaking news right there. So all your various up-to-date news on what has been happening from Airlines International. And I also like the fact they also added a countdown on when Airlines International 2025 is going to be. So as you can see, we have 318 days, 9 hours, 3 minutes, and 30 seconds as of this recording at 11:56 a.m. on August 9th on Friday 2024. So that's really cool. So you can track the dates right there. Anyways, back to the letter. And yeah, that's it for all the various sentences and paragraphs right there. And the last sentence says, "Thank you for your continued support for Airliners International, or of Airliners International, your AI 2025 ATL team." So that's it for this paragraph that you're seeing right there. And here's a look at the Renaissance Hotel, like a full picture of it. You can see a Delta A320, a Delta 737, and a Delta 767 that's parked right there. Like, it's really parked close to the hotel, so that's really cool. And yeah, as stated before, here are your room rates right there. So $159 for a single king bed, $189 for a single king bed with a runway view. $159 city view for a single king, double queen city view for $169, single king runway view for $189, and a double queen runway view for $199. Yeah, I already talked about this already, because the discount parking rate, which is $10 per night, if the initial dates you wish show sold out, try different dates, or check again in a few days, and we will add inventory as possible. And then here's another view from the hotel right there. So as you can see, this is actually really cool. So you got a balcony right there, and then it shows you the runway view. So these are the runway views of the hotel right there. And I think many people will be going for the runway view, so it's best for you to book it now, because these things can be sold out. Actually, I'm not sure if they're sold out already, but this was posted on August 7th, so might be sold out at this point because of the high number of attendees right there. But other than that, that's a really cool view right there. So hopefully you can get a lucky spot for this view right there. And then here's of course I already mentioned, the World Airline Historical Society logo as of 2024. And then here's a full-on overview of Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. So you can see all the concourses right there, and then you got your runways right there. So world's busiest airport right there, ladies and gentlemen. And then after that, you got all your other airline shows around the world. So as you can see, Airlines International 2025 will be in ATLs, so right there. But the upcoming shows, as of this recording, will be as follows. So you got the 2024 Cleveland Airline Collectible Show, which will be on Saturday, August 24th at the Best Western Plus Hotel. Next up, you got the Newark and NY Area Airline Show, which will be on Saturday, September 7th of 2024 to 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It'll be held at the Holiday Inn North. And I'm not sure if I mentioned the times, but it's the same times as what the Cleveland show had. Next up, you got the San Francisco Airline Memorabilia and Airplane Show model. So the airline and memorabilia show and sale, which will be held on Saturday, September 21st of 2024 from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. and it will be held at the Best Western Gross Vendor Plus. That took a while for me to say, but I'm highly likely, once again, not really sure about this, but it's likely that I'll be attending this one-day show. And yeah, once again, 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And it'll be cool to experience what a one-day show is like. So that'll be awesome to see. You got the 37th Annual Atlanta Airline Collectible Show, which will be, of course, held at the Delta Flight Museum. It'll be from October 5, 2024 to 10 a.m. So from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So this is kind of the mini Airliners International 2025. You got the Atlanta Airline Collectible Show, which will be on the Delta Flight Museum, the same location as Airliners International will be held. But yeah, it's a really cool collectible show, and I've seen various images, so that's really cool to see. Hopefully I can try to attend this one-day show in the future, but we'll see. Next up, we got the Minneapolis St. Paul Airline Collectible Show and Get Together, which will be on October 12th of 2024 at 9 a.m. from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It'll be at the Best Western Plus Hotel. Next up, we got the Toronto Aviation and Airline Collectible Show, which will be on October 20th of 2024 from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It'll be at the John Paul II Polish Culture Center. And then you got the Frankfurt Aviation and Airline Collectible Show, which will be on November 9th of 2024. It'll be from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then, yeah, it'll be at one of the hotels right there in Germany. Next up, you got the Houston Airline Collectible Show, which will be on Saturday, December 7th. So December 7th of 2024 from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And that'll be the last one-day show of the year. It'll be at the Sheraton Hotel North Hudson. Oh, no, North Hudson. What am I saying? Sheraton Hotel North Houston. Yeah, Houston IAH Airport. And then you got your 2025 shows right there. You got the biannual LAX Los Angeles Airline Collectible Show and Sale, which will be on Saturday, February 1 of 2025. It'll be held at the Embassy Suites at the Hilton LAX South. And then you got the Amsterdam Aviation Collectible Fair, which will be on February 23rd, 2025. And then they labeled this as military hours. So 10 a.m. or 10 a.m. So 10,000. Oh, no, not 10,000. We got 1000, and then it'll last to 1700. And yeah, that's it for the newsletter right there. So thank you for your continued support of our hobby and World Airline Historical Society by attending these shows. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and they also have an Instagram too. So yeah, that's it for this email. They also added an additional email as well. So this was posted at 5:16 a.m. 6 hours ago. So it's on August 9th when they posted it, and this is kind of like a booking help. So as you can see, kind of like something about this. So like, I also want to read this too. So here are 2 suggestions to make your bookings of our Airliners 2025 ATL room block easier, the hotel room block easier. So here are your various like stuff. So the default website page uses the complete details of our special rates. You need to choose your days to save prior to clicking the check availability box. Our main room block is for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, June 25th to the 28th. Room night availability for the days before and after these 3 days is limited, but being added to every few days. It works better if you open a fresh browser page every time or each time you check the other dates. If the completed duration of the stay you wish is sold out, we have found another way to enjoy a special room rate. Open a fresh web browser page, then choose and book any of the key 3 days, so June 25, 26 to the 27 above. You can then call Hotel Direct at this phone number right there and ask for Janice Caesar. She is our group's room manager, so you can ask this person right here. With your reservation number so far, she has been able to add shoulder room nights for all who have called. We will continue to add shoulder room nights as possible. The hotel has limited availability for Tuesday, June 24th. We are working on adding more rooms. And then you can see all your various booking leads right there. So as I already talked about this already on the previous newsletter. And then yeah, thank you for the continued support of Airliners International from your Airliners 2025 team. And then yeah, kind of like the same thing. So nothing really too special. That's pretty much the same. But yeah, so that's it for the newsletters right there. Now I do want to show you some pictures of the Airliners International Convention in Atlanta. So I have a couple of pictures right there. So here are the pictures right there. So this was from Airliners International 2019. And as you can see, you got all your various tables right there. These are like postcard, like pictures of planes. And then somewhere around there, you got your various paintings. And then they might be selling some time cards right there, or timetables, and various safety cards right there. And as you can see, you got like the main star of the hotel, the Spirit of Delta Boeing 767-200 in the widget livery, and then you also got like an L-1011 cockpit right there. So you get to see all the various like Delta planes that are displayed inside while you're purchasing all these aviation memorabilia. So that's really cool that the Delta Flight Museum has these kind of stuff. But not only that, you can also like go inside like the airplanes itself and try to like simulate some other things. So yeah, here's another picture right there. Well, here's some more pictures. So yeah, this is another picture of like all the various vendor tables that are displayed here. And yeah, so here's another one. And then here's another look at it. So as you can see, another look at the various vendor tables right there. And then here's another look at it. So yeah, you kind of get the you kind of understand how it goes right here for Airliners International 2025, and I think this is gonna be very exciting. This is gonna be a very exciting convention next year, and yeah, I can't wait to go to Atlanta the second time after I went there the first time during my trip to Airliners International 2024. And speaking of that, I actually do have some pictures from my layover in Atlanta. So let me just pull this up on the preview page. So here they are right here. So you can see I didn't took too much. I got a couple of photos, but once again, so this picture was actually taken while I was outside the Renaissance Hotel. So as you can see, in front of me is a Delta Airlines Airbus A330 right there. So you get to see all the various wide bodies up close. So that is really cool right there. You also see the ATL ATC tower right there in the distance, and then you have various concourses, and there's also the Delta Airlines hangar right there. The next picture I do want to show is this beautiful Delta Airlines Airbus A350-900. So really cool to see an A350 from Delta Airlines up close. So yeah, you got a very cool shot. Of course, it's blocked by the fence and the lamppost, but yeah, that's kind of like, once again, I was at the very bottom floor of the hotel, so I did not book a room there because I stayed there in ATL for a couple of hours before I tracked it down to Kansas City. But I also got some pictures of all the various planes that are in ATL while I was taxiing for Kansas City. Well, about to leave ATL for Kansas City. So here's one of them right there. So you can see I think this is Concourse C. So you can see gate C52 houses the Delta CRJ 700 right there, so that's really cool to see a Delta CRJ 700 for the first time. And then here's another look. I think this could be another part of Concourse, the other side of Concourse C. So you got, I'm guessing, is that a Delta A220 in the distance? It says November 318 Delta uniform, so I'm guessing this is a Delta A220. There's your Southwest liners right there. And how about this beautiful Delta Airlines Boeing 717? First time I get to see these planes from Delta's fleet, and overall, these are really cool, honestly. So that's another shot right there. Here's some more pictures of, this is now the Delta Concourse right there. You got all your various, Delta CRJ. I think these are Delta CRJ 900s. Well, these are CRJ 900s from Delta Airlines. And then I think this is a CRJ 700, I guess. But it's really cool to see all the various Delta CRJs right there. So they have the CRJ 700 and 900 right there, operating for Endeavor, SkyWest, and I'm not sure Republic also operates these, but really cool to see them right there. Here is another look of the various planes. So you got a Delta Sky Team right there with split scimitars, which is really cool. And then you also got a Frontier plane with a balloon on its tail, so really cool to see. Frontier Airlines working it on the Atlanta places, working the destinations in Atlanta. And the last picture I want to show you guys is the beautiful Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson ATC tower right there, which I think this is the largest ATC tower in the US, literally. So you can see how large this ATC tower is. So really cool to see Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport in person. And overall, for the world's busiest airport, this is really cool to see a lot of Deltas, the mega hub for Delta Airlines, and seeing all the various departures and arrivals of various airlines to internationals to heavies and all the various US domestic stuff. It's a really cool place to do some plane spotting, and overall I'm just super excited for Airliners International 2025 in Atlanta, Georgia next year. So I'm excited to hopefully attend this. I'll provide a update on what's going to be happening, if I'm going to be attending this convention or not. Once again, kind of the same format. I'll make sure to post an announcement video on the day, 1 month before the convention itself. So if ever I'll be going there, then you'll be seeing an announcement video, but if not, then you won't see it. But I'll provide an update on what might happen for the summer schedule for 2025. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. So overall, I actually do want to finish off with our store, looking at the gallery real quick. Gallery. So here are the various galleries. I do want to finish this also. Here are all the various galleries. So you can see some photos from Airliners International 2022 and Airliners International 2023 as well. And I also got some various Airliners International, photos from Airliners International 2024. So here's one photo right there from Airliners in 2022 in Chicago O'Hare. So you can see they're doing a ram tour, and then there's their Swiss A340 that's landing. You also got hangar tours of the United Airlines hangars in Chicago as well. And yeah, those are all like the photos from 2022. And then as I pull this up, you can also see, well, there's all the other Airliners International. They had like an Airliners International 2023 photo, but I think that's all the photos from Airliners 2023. But I think that's posted on the World Airline Historical Society website. But here are all the photos from Airliners International 2024. So as you can see, TWA Museum with one of the tour guides. You also got another photo of from the TWA Museum with all the various cutaway models right there. Postcard contrast entries right there. More diecast models, so you can see one of the vendor tables right there. You got this gorgeous PSA 727 model right there. That's kind of like the sorry to show the convention itself. That's all I can say. And then you also got some young aviators right there. Let the deals be found. So you got Slimerville right there. So this is basically Slimerville. So Chris Slimer had pretty much a lot of aviation memorabilia, and he decides to purchase a bunch of tables so he can display all of his memorabilia from there. So there's that. Diecast models, anyone? You got all your various 1-200 models right there. The time to open the doors. I was really proud of this photo right here. Look at this photo looks absolutely awesome. Let me zoom in. So you got all the various attendees that are waiting in line, waiting for the ballrooms to be open. And you got Connor right there in the light blue shirt. You got my buddy Ed, and there's me right there. Man, I'm very happy to finally be featured on one of the photos from the Airliners International website. That is awesome right there. So that's me. Just super excited. The anticipation was really building up right here, but at this moment right there. And overall, it's a really fun time getting to be in that line before the ballroom opened at 12 p.m. on day 1 of Airliners International 2024. And then there's JJ Skippy filming all the fun. So yeah, that's it. And they were photographed by Marvin Goldman. So huge shout out to him right there. And then you got your various contact information right there, guys, and our store right there, which, well, once again, 49 years. It's supposed to say 48 years, but that's a typo right there. So I think they might have to fix that. So yeah. But other than that, that's it for this All You Need to Know video for Airliners International 2025 in Atlanta, Georgia. And overall, I'm super excited for this convention. I'm hoping I can attend this. And overall, it's gonna be the same thing as for the past convention. The past 2 conventions I went to is gonna be more fun, and we are like the younger generation. So if more younger attendees can attend this convention, then it's really gonna there's a bright future ahead for Airliners International and all the members of basically World Airline Historical Society. So really excited for this. It's super excited. I don't even have words. So Atlanta, Georgia for Airliners International 2025 is going to be a big hit, and hopefully we can see more attendees from next year's convention compared to this year's. Don't get me wrong, this year's convention is a huge success, but we can see a much more huge success for Airliners International 2025. So I'm just super excited to what's to come for AI 2025, and I hope you guys are as well. So super excited to attend this convention if ever I go. And overall, Atlanta is going to be a very awesome airport for next year's convention. So that's it for today's video. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. And if you want to see all my, I will say if you want to see all my Airliners 2025 playlist and all my videos right there. But technically speaking, this is my first Airliners International 2025 video, so I won't say that. But if you want to see all my videos from Airliners International 2024, then you can click on that playlist and you can see all my videos from Airliners International 2024, the current convention that I'm currently covering. And you can also check out JJ Skippy's Airliners International 2025 community content. He just started posting some videos. They're already the first 2 videos are already in that playlist, so we can see more videos in terms of the preparation stuff in the future. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Anyways, good night.